Did you watch Aaron's porn?
Yeah, I saw that.
So you did time for Aaron's porn.
Hey Rashad, I told him it's a banger. They ain't believe me, but now they gon' love us. Ha ha. Take it to the rack like B-Wade. Nobody in my way. Fuck it, I'ma hit the tray. Please don't get played if you get locked up.
What's up, everybody? We are back for week 10, our week 10 preview and predictions podcast. As usual, I am here with Josh, but this week we have another not really special guest, but we do have a guest with us this week. Say hello.
What's up, everyone?
Yep, you heard him. That's Cal, owner of the 1-8, the 1-8 Make America Gronk team. They're not doing great this year. And right before we started just now, actually, Cal pointed out that he's never done this bad before. And I went and checked, folks, and he is right. Last year he won 4 regular season games. He went 4-10, so that's correct. He's actually not doing this bad as before. He just somehow.
Although last year, didn't he start Nathan Peterman?
Oh, he did start Nathan Peterman in a game
last
year.
My gosh.
I actually was thinking about this before we started. Week 11 last year, he was facing off against the Base Gods, the Tyrod Taylor gang. So I guess it's like he was starting Tyrod Taylor, which I have questions anyway.
Well, can I give my defense in this situation?
Please.
I came in week probably 5, 6 maybe. I didn't draft the team. Tyrod Taylor was the only player worth starting on my entire team last year, so I started him.
All right.
There's nothing else I really could have done with the situation.
Okay, you know what? I'll give that to you.
I did win 4 games, and I came in week 5. So technically, the record was
closer to 500.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but
okay, I'll give you that. But here's the thing: you're starting Tyrod Taylor. Okay, probably not. I probably wouldn't just do that, but he's okay. But so when he got benched for Nathan Peterman, did you think this is a real football team? I now have to start Tyrod Taylor's backup. You start Nathan Peterman. You lose this game 94-72. So it's not like you had an okay week everywhere else, but Nathan Peterman put up -8 points for you. -8.
I don't know what was going through my head.
If you don't start a quarterback, you score 80. If you start a quarterback that's average, you win. I don't know. That's still hilarious to me. But I don't know. It's somehow that crap fest just continued over into this season. And who's your quarterback this year?
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck, that's crazy because he's the number 2 quarterback. He's averaging a ton of fantasy points per game. Oh, okay, he's averaging the 5th most. But anyways, yeah, so Cal's with us this week, folks. SAT contestant right here. And so now, as usual, we will get into our power rankings. Does anybody want to go first? Cal, do you want to go first?
I could go first, but I'd be doing it on the fly because I'm going to be honest. This will be the second podcast I've ever listened to. I listened to the first one and have not listened to another one since.
Oh my god.
This is sad because I actually feel like Kyle has listened to more than Cal.
Yeah, Kyle definitely has listened to more than Cal. Cal, are you kidding me?
I'm being so serious. I haven't made the time to listen to anything.
Well, okay, that explains why you're 1-8.
Yeah,
that's literally an absolutely perfect correlation.
So let me get this. If I listen to the podcast and listen to what you guys say every week, that would improve my record.
Literally, the first podcast, I said don't have Kelvin Benjamin on your team. And your team would have improved significantly if you got him off early on. Because hey,
is that right?
Maybe you would have picked up one of the good waiver wire picks from early in the season that's not doing well now. You really never know. All I'm saying is there's got to be some.
Hey, you know who was on waiver wires when he picked up Kelvin Benjamin?
Who?
I drafted Kelvin Benjamin.
James Conner.
That's a great point. You might have picked him up. Think about this. There's got to be some type of correlation between worst record in the league, least amount of podcasts listened to. I don't know.
A win for every podcast he listens to.
Yeah, I and everyone else in the league. Kyle, you never really know. Does he have a phone this day? Does he not have a phone the next? It's hard to tell. But I know everyone else listens. Even Amelia listens, Cal, and she it's not like she's an NFL expert.
Well, she is if she listens to the podcast.
That's true. She is first in the league, so maybe she is an NFL expert, and she's like been hustling us this whole time. But I don't know, man. You just got to do better because Jamie, he's a D1 athlete. He listened to these things right away. Jamie had a game.
I know, I've been slacking. I don't.
Hey, Chase, can I get some of the quotes from your conversation with Mr. Hubbard about Cal taking the SAT?
Yes. So location, Bank of America Stadium. Day, Sunday, November. Should we do
4th.
4th. Time.
I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, it is. Time approximately 12. I say hello to my parents. I see Coach Hubbard. Have a talk with him. He's my old baseball coach. You know, the good old stuff.
Also coached the Seegers. I don't know if anyone knew that, but he did coach the Seegers.
Did he coach Kyle and Corey?
I'm pretty sure. I think you mentioned that once or twice.
You may have to fact check that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Yeah, Kyle, get in touch with your dad about that. Let us know.
I'll give him a call.
All right. But so he was like, hey, heard Cal's doing pretty bad in your fantasy league. I'm like, yeah, he's like terrible. He's worst right now. I was like, the winner, of course, gets money. Loser has to take the SAT. And, we went back and forth just talking, having a good old chat. And then he said he's not taking the SAT. Cal, can you confirm or deny these accusations made against you?
I'm going to be completely honest. That never came out of my mouth.
Is this looking like you're taking the SAT?
All right,
yeah,
so Cal,
I see.
let's set a situation in your head here. It's December 23rd, 2018. That's week 18. I mean, okay, I don't know what I said. That's week 16. The day of the championship, lose the championship. We're all hanging out at Heath's watching football. You and Tyson are going at it. Who's worse? The score's 28-27. You got one guy left playing on that Sunday night game. It's your kicker. He has a field goal as time's expiring in the game, and he misses. So you lose. You're down 1 point. He just needs to make this chip shot. He missed, so you lose. You lose 28-26. We look at all these dates. We find a good one. Are you actually taking the SAT, Cal? Will you live up to the oath all of us have taken in the league?
If I'm the worst in the league by the end of the year, I will most definitely take the SAT.
Okay, that's all I wanted to hear. And
I'm not
that's so respectable.
Not gonna be a little bitch and
Thank you.
not do it.
Thank you. Cal, who do you think's most likely to not take it if it ends up being them?
You wanna list of 3?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right. So number one,
everyone to pay attention here. Cal's calling you out, so just keep that in mind.
I'm gonna go with Aaron Nail. He will not show up on any sort of school campus ever again.
I kind of agree with that.
2, Kyle Nobles.
Yep. Your list has come pretty well.
Now 3.
Kyle's never even heard of the SAT, right? Let's be honest.
Now 3 is a little bit of a toss up for me. I'm gonna say Cam Threadgill as my 3rd.
That's an understandable.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna throw Jamie Baker up there too.
Oh.
Solely because he is a D1 athlete. He may not have time to take the SAT during season.
Oh, that excuse. Jamie's been sitting on that excuse. That's right, Cal. That is beautiful. That is a good call.
Oh, dude. That's what, so, I mean, I want Jamie to come in last. Jamie doesn't respect women, cheated to win, all this good old stuff. So him coming in last would be hilarious, but that's a good point you bring up. I could easily see Jamie making the excuse. Hey, Jamie, you want to do it, April 2nd? Sorry, that's the day of the national championship. We might be in it. Sorry, that's the day the Final Four is being played. I don't know if we're going to be there or not. But, that's a good point, Jamie. But yeah, so that's a good point. Aaron, definitely questionable. Kyle, certainly questionable. Jamie, good point there. Cam, good point.
That's a solid list. That's a solid list.
So that's why, you or Tyson, it just should be hilarious. Because I know for a fact you both would be taking it. Tyson taking it first year in the league would just make it even more hilarious. Him or Parker.
Initiation.
Yeah, that's, the ultimate initiation, one of them.
You think you can just buy your way into this league?
Yeah,
you gotta work.
You gotta take the SAT, boy. Gotta make sure you get the course pass. But so Cal, it's good to know that your dad was lying. So your dad lied about that. So is he lying about coaching the Seekers? We really can't know. Does he trust me anymore? Can't know for sure.
He is. It's getting a little old. I don't know if you can trust him much anymore.
Yeah. So back to everything here. We gotta do our power rankings. I'll go first. I'll take one for the team here. I'm gonna say Aaron number 1, same as Aaron, Amelia 1 and 2, same as last week. Amelia once again still has a better record. Aaron just puts up more points consistently. Zach number 3, base gods ain't ever lied. Like Zach could have started one player and beat Tyson last week. So let's clear things up there. Easy win for him. Jamie number 4, thoughts and prayers award of the week to Jamie. He lost on a tie. You hate to see it. You really couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah, somebody really deserves it.
Yeah. So he's still at number 4. Kyle's number 5. I've called him a fraud all year, but he's really starting to put up points. Hard to hate a man for that. 6, I have Josh. I originally had Heath 6 and Josh 7, but I did switch it when it was brought to my attention that Josh has won 5 of his last 6 games. Heath's team, they put up 73. I don't know if this is going to be like a predictor for the future for him, but anyways, I have myself at 8. I had a good win last week. It was almost a must win. I need to see more out of myself though. Parker 9. Me and him got a good matchup this week. Looking forward to knocking him out of playoff contention. Cam 10. Cam's Cam. Not much else to say than that. Cal, actually don't have you last. I have you 11 because I've been a big advocate for not liking Tyson. And so Tyson is last. He's dead last. Horrible, putrid, terrible week. He should be absolutely ashamed of being only able to put up 32 points. This is absolutely
that's not good.
Embarrassing.
Defense I don't think I have had that bad of a week this year.
You've never had that bad of a week this year, Kyle.
You're a consistent 70. If we played in like a 14-man league, your 70 points would be a lot, but we don't.
Yeah, think about it like this. Yeah, 32 points for Tyson. I'll give it to you. If we treat this like it was the real NFL, and there were 32 owners, and each owner, there are 32 teams in our fantasy football league, 32 might be okay. I'll keep it real with you, Tyson. But this 12-man, it just doesn't fly. Let's just look at this. Kirk Cousins, 6 points. Mark Ingram, 1 point. Oh, cool, you have a backup running back there. Kenyon Drake, 2 points. His team, I don't even know what to say there. Randall Cobb, 2 points. Aaron Rodgers don't even like him anymore like that. Mohamed Sanu, wide receiver 3 for the Falcons. Good choice. Trey Burton. When you're playing the Bills, your team really can just ground and pound the whole game. I say this every week. Who the hell is Javorius Allen? Oh, that's who he is. The backup running back for the Ravens, a team that doesn't even have that good of an offense. Seahawks defense was one of your highest scores with 1 point. And your kicker was your highest score this week, so that's really good. Recipe for success, absolutely. Your kicker and your tight end combined for half your points.
Yeah, it's not great to listen to. I'm not going to lie to you, Chase.
Okay, so yeah, you're dead last, Tyson. Moving on. Josh, who do you got?
Our list is pretty similar. I got Aaron, Amelia, Zach, Kyle, Jamie, me, Heath, you, Parker, Cam, Cal, and Tyson.
Sounds about right. Cal, what do you got here for us?
All right, I'm going to go
I feel like this is about to be really whack.
Amelia.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'm going to go Zach.
All right.
Ooh.
And then Aaron.
Ooh.
Big Daddy at 3 is not going to like that.
So Big Daddy at 3. Is that what you're saying?
And Big Daddy
he's
is
in
at
your
3.
top 3 of people that wouldn't take the SAT. All right. Aaron, hope you're not listening to this.
Yeah, I hope Aaron is going to fight me.
No, he will. Get ready for a text 2 hours after the podcast drops. You a pussy boy. And we forget what we said, so we forget which one he's talking to. He's like, Cal, I'll beat your ass.
All right. Anyways, what do you got next for us?
Kyle.
Okay. So you're not racist.
And then, sorry. Jamie.
Jamie number 5. All right.
And then.
You know, this would have gone a whole lot faster if you would have just wrote it out.
Well, I didn't know, solely because I don't listen. Nothing.
Okay.
We've already addressed this.
Yeah,
Keep rubbing that in.
Thank you for rubbing that in.
Josh.
At what, 6?
Chase.
Okay. 7 from. Is this me? Okay, so who's 8?
Heath.
Heath at 8. Okay. 9 we have.
Parker.
Okay. I feel like I'm like talking to like a kindergartner right now. Like what letter comes after B? C.
God, this is a train wreck, Cal.
Alright, what's
Cam.
Okay.
B. Tyson.
Okay, so that's not very humble of you to put yourself above anybody. But
No.
understandably so, putting yourself above Tyson. He's terrible. He's awful.
I haven't put up 32 points in a week, so that's.
Well, I don't get is like Tyson watches football. Like Cal, I don't know if you're like I'm sure you don't watch as much football on Sundays as some of us.
No,
You're
every once in a while.
so busy.
Dude, it's a hard life to live. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Like I'm sure you watch like some football here and there, but like I know I can almost guarantee Tyson's watching football like most of his Sundays. Like most of the day on Sundays. Josh, can you confirm or deny this?
I can't confirm.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's watching. I did text him on Sunday and say, "Are you watching?" And he said no. And that was the end of the conversation. So I don't know what he was doing on Sunday because it was an elite lineup of games.
That would explain 2 and 7, I guess.
That would explain it.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's a good list. Yeah. So Tyson consensus last place. Aaron is actually not consensus number 1 because we got someone having him all the way down at number 3. So Aaron, just let us know what you think about that. So we got our power rankings done. Cal, I mean, we've already talked about it some. Like, let's just get right into it. Like, can you tell us like why you suck so badly? Like, we've already talked enough about the SAT, but like, why do you suck, Cal?
All right, so I'm gonna blame it on me inheriting a team last season.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I was not able to acquire a legitimate keeper.
I didn't keep anybody.
I didn't keep anybody.
Yeah, but if I would have had someone to build my team around, it would have been better. I didn't.
But I didn't have anyone to build my team around. I'm just.
Okay, congratulations, Josh. we get it, dude. All
right, so let's have a look at your team from last year. Let's look at the so-called team with no keepers. I'll show you some good keepers.
You're telling me Peterman's not a keeper?
You guys just ripped me for Peterman for 30 straight minutes.
You're telling me the Bengals defense and special teams is the keepers? Hold on. What? Why do you... Dude, like, this is bad. Like, looking back on it now, you had 3 quarterbacks on your roster at the end of last year, and they're all 3 backups right now.
Who's his third?
Brett Hundley, Nathan Peterman, and Tyrod
Why'd you get...
Taylor.
Oh, I guess with Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was out a while last season.
Because Brett Hundley really lit it up.
Had to get him.
I mean, you could have... I mean, Frank Gore. Hey, you have Deion Lewis now, so that's basically like a keeper right there. No excuses. You still have him this year. Who's your first-round pick this season?
It was OBJ.
Oh, so he's not on your team anymore. So who'd you get back for OBJ again?
I don't. No, I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh.
Wow. I would definitely remember who I traded OBJ to.
Like, this explains so much about your team. Like, just having this conversation right here. Let me look at your transaction log.
People who are listening are just going to be cringing the whole time. Just, oh, what is Cal doing?
I will give it to you. You do make a lot of moves. Like,
yeah, you do make a lot of moves. I definitely see you acting.
I make moves. I just don't know if the moves that I make are the right ones to make.
I'm not going to lie. Jakeem Grant, I have no clue who that is. Never heard of Jakeem Grant. So, looking at your team, yeah, I mean, it's just not pretty, Cal. There's not much more to say.
Like, I'm not sure if your excuse holds any weight, but, like, definitely you can, like, stick with that and, like, ride that as long as you possibly can. Because, like, starting next year, you're not going to be able to have that excuse. So, like, use it all up as you can. Use it up as much as you can now.
I just want to point out that I also did not use that excuse, and I've won 5 of my last 6.
Also, would like to point out that you traded away the guy you took in the first round this year, so you most likely will not have anybody worth keeping again next year.
I'll keep Andrew Luck, probably.
Okay. Yeah, good call. Good call.
Yeah, he doesn't have injury problems ever.
No, he doesn't. Yes, you're good.
Yeah, luckily your 2 best players, Luck and Gronk, they're always, like, fully healthy all the time.
All the time. They've never had injury problems. So. They're
competing for most consecutive games started in NFL. All All right, but yeah, so okay, that's why you suck so bad. I guess right before we get into recapping last week, real quick, Panthers last week still looked good at the game. Noticed awesome game to be at. Okay, Curtis Samuel's first multi-touchdown game. What an amazing game for me to have gone to. It was splendid. I was hyping up that everybody in the stands, man. It was great.
I believe that too. You were probably aides to sit there when Curtis was going on that 40-yard run.
No, dude.
That was more like 150 yards.
Everyone was loving it. Like, there was like a happy little family beside Amelia and I, and like they were having a good old time. They had a cute little kid that got up and peed 6 times during the game. Yeah,
that didn't get in the way of your vision, did it?
Nah, just for a little bit. A little bit. But so like, they were cool. People in front of us fine. People beside us fine. There were like 3 old men behind us that like were like your typical old men when you listen to them like talk about football. So that was like a little frustrating. Like do you remember like at the start of the second half when like the O-line was bad for like 2 straight series?
Yeah.
Do you remember like one of the times like literally as soon as like we snapped the ball, like the O-lineman was like, or the pass rusher was like right in Cam's face, like Cam got sacked, and like I was like, well, that kind of sucks. I was looking forward to scoring here, and like the dude behind me's like, tripped on his own feet. His feet are too big. I've never heard that.
It's that extra bone in his ankle. He can't walk straight.
Yeah, I've never heard that reasoning before. But yeah, overall game was awesome. It was a pretty good atmosphere. I mean, sometimes fans they file out a little too early for my liking, but it was great atmosphere. Can't wait to be back for the playoffs, which we're gonna go to. And anyway, so we'll get into recapping. Anything else you want to talk about from NFL last week? I mean, Jared Goff.
I would like to say something.
Okay, Cal.
I'm looking forward to going to the playoff game.
Are you gonna go to the playoff game if we host one in Carolina?
I want to.
You do?
Yeah, I've never been to a professional football game.
Have you seriously not? Cal, this is why I've been asking. I think I've been asking this question since like July. Like, I want people to go to the Monday night game with me. Like, tickets still aren't bad. Like, I want to get like a group of like 6 people from the league.
And that's a huge game.
It's a
when is it?
December 15th. It's a Monday night game against the New Orleans Saints, who are 7-1 and we're 6-2. So keep in mind that's probably going to be a pretty important game.
Probably.
Yeah, like Lord willing, that's going to be an important game. Like, I would love to have a bunch of people from the league want to go. We have, we get bow box, we tailgate before the game, toss the old pigskin around.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Maybe throw back a couple brewskis. Who knows?
Whoa. We're not 21.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Aaron.
Those are of age, Chase.
No brewski.
I was talking about Aaron and Amelia.
Yeah. Aaron and Amelia will toss them, but nobody else.
Like, we could toss back a couple, like, root brewskis and just...
Yeah. That sounds right.
That's all I'm talking about here. But yeah, I think it'd be a blast. So, Cal, I'd love to take you to your first professional football game.
Yeah, that's something I want to do.
Okay,
wow.
We'll keep in touch with that. Anyway, so Josh, do you have anything you want to say about the NFL last week, real quick?
Good week. I mean,
it wasn't a good week for
yeah.
Jared Goff.
I knew you were gonna have some shit to say. I'm officially tired of your Jared Goff slander.
When did you become such a Jared Goff stan, though? You're treating him like he's Rodgers.
It's just last year we were both saying Jared Goff's the real deal, and then out of nowhere this year, you just wanted to turn on my quarterback and just trash it.
All right.
And he's
Where
pretty
do you think
good.
he ranks among QBs, Josh?
Top 12.
Okay, you know what? That wasn't as bad as I'm saying. That's 12 to 15. That's about what I'm thinking. So,
Hey, y'all are arguing like, imagine what Rodgers could do. Imagine what Cam Newton could do. Like, I agree, there are better quarterbacks than him, but I don't. Y'all are just treat him like he's.
That was actually kind of
ass.
funny when we were talking about that. I was like, well, Rodgers would be doing that. You're like, I agree. Rodgers is better. Like, okay.
Yeah. I'm not arguing against that. I don't think he's the 3rd best quarterback in the league. I just think he's above average.
Okay, that's all right. Good point there. All right. Anyways, so recap of last week. I got back on the winning track after just getting so unlucky. Oh, little tidbit here. I'm still 3rd in overall scoring, in case anybody was wondering.
Yeah, thanks for that little humble brag.
Yeah, humble brag there. Put up a decent week. Beat Heath 109 to 73, something slight. Cal, what happened this week? You actually almost won. Were you like watching the Monday night game, like thinking like
I was.
I was not expecting you to say he was watching the Monday night game. That was a poop fest.
Yeah, that was
I was watching it. 'Cause just like you guys think that I'm not into it at all, but
that's just the vibe I'm getting from this.
I know.
Podcast.
That's what I dished out. Like it's all you can think of. But
right.
I watch football every once in a while.
Our goal is to make you watch football all the time. So like we'll see.
Me and Chase, we sit down on Sunday at noon, and we don't get up till midnight. We want that kind of commitment.
The issue with the past couple weeks is I'm going to use it again. Baseball, we practice at 1:00 every Sunday.
What type of psycho is your coach? Just like, has your coach never heard of football? Like that's not even like a Sunday 11:00 practice that runs into like 1:00. Like going out of your way to schedule a practice at 1:00 is such a slap in the face to anybody that watches football because everyone knows football starts at 1 on Sundays.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like such a slap in the face.
That's a religion thing.
He is an actual psychopath. When I say that, doesn't mean to be taken lightly.
Right.
Wow. Well, like you know what happened with the what do you call them? The Senators trash talking their coach when someone was recording it. So I'll let you take it back right now. Odds are your coach is going to be listening.
I hope he does. Oh, that would be doing me a favor.
Oh, so now we have Cal's baseball coach and Marcus Mariota as listeners of the show. That's pretty awesome.
We're growing every week, man. I'm seeing the numbers.
Sucks though, because Cal absolutely doesn't understand that joke.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, you almost won this week. Fitzpatrick, Fitzpatrick had some good garbage time points. I'll give you that one. Jarvis Landry had a career high week, 5 points. Benjamin Watson caught a nice touchdown. Deion Lewis was going off. I mean, you had a good week, especially that last day. Like, you had Cowboys kicker. Actually, so that's not good. He had 1 point. But yeah, the Titans defense and Deion Lewis. That's good. Because when you're facing Dak, you always want to start the defense going against Dak. Because Dak is awful.
That Monday night, I was checking the score, and I'm like, oh my God, Cal could beat Amelia. What an upset.
She would have had a meltdown. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I bet it would have ruined her week.
Yeah. Yeah, like, she faces all her worth in fantasy football.
I figured she did.
That's all she thinks about. But, like, Dak is so bad. Like, that pick he had was terrible.
Which one?
The one in the first quarter when they were on the goal line and could have went up 14-0.
Yeah, dude, that game was just not pretty. I mean, if you like turnovers, that was your game.
That fumble he had was hilarious. Like, literally, like, he was standing with nobody in front of him except the guy, and the guy was laying on the ground, and Dak, like, didn't step up in the pocket or move to the left or right, and he just waited for the guy on the ground to, like, get up and tie his shoe and then sack him, and then consequently fumble the ball. It was so bad. Terrible.
Yeah, that was not a fun game to watch. It was definitely, dude, that Saints and Rams game, it felt like I was watching like a Super Bowl with the type of plays they were going.
I'm mad that I missed that. I have a feeling though them screwing the Rams, because of course that's what's going to happen when you play in the Superdome. On that fake punt, I feel like that changed a lot of the game right there.
It did, and like I said last week, like I'm glad I'm not a Patriots fan because their games are just boring. That game was 100 times better than Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. 100 times better.
Yeah, because, I mean, stop me if you've heard this one before. Aaron Rodgers' teammates took him out of the game. Never heard that one.
I wonder if they all get traded this week.
They should trade all of them.
We just need to build down and start over.
Line up like 2 receivers on the outside and snap the ball with Aaron Rodgers. Not even any offensive lineman. Like he runs it or he just throws a Hail Mary a lot better off than doing. He returns kickoffs, everything.
Exactly.
A lot better than what they're doing now. But anyway, so yeah, that was Cal's game. Kyle got to go in over Parker, so I'm hoping Parker continues playing terrible into this week when I play him. Josh, you won. Got another good win. I mean, you beat Cam. So.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried going into this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been.
Felt pretty good.
Tyson, we went over that one.
Wait, how much did Tyson's team score?
32. So compared to Zach's team. If Zach, Kareem Hunt versus Tyson, who would win?
Let's look at the bench players.
He got a draw there. Bench players. Oh, wow. Tyson almost had as many points on his bench as he did starting.
And half of his bench was on bye.
He had 13 bench points.
Ito Smith almost outscored his whole starting offense.
Okay. How many times have you heard of Ito Smith in your life?
Not many.
I've heard of him a couple times. But he was the best scorer for Tyson this week, folks.
A third string running back almost outscored Tyson's whole team.
That's bad. Okay, and then the game you've all been waiting to hear about. Jamie and Aaron. Oof, you hate to see it for Jamie. Losing on bench points.
Good call on game of the week by us. So credit to us for calling game of the week, because that was game of the week.
Yeah, big time game of the week right there. Things Jamie could have done to won. Patrick Mahomes could have not thrown a pick.
Sure.
Zeke could have, done anything.
Like that whole last quarter.
Yeah.
Like that whole fourth quarter, Zeke was MIA.
Cal was like, we're losing? All right, let's not play our best player.
Yeah, let's just not give our best player the ball. It'd be a real shame if he does anything with it.
Yeah.
And Adrian Peterson, bum week by him. Julio Jones, touchdown. Wow.
Wow.
Add that to the list of things I never thought I'd see.
A blind squirrel finds the nut every once in a while. Julio Jones now only has one less receiving touchdown on the season than Curtis Samuel.
Wow, thank you for that stat. Adam Thielen sadly broke his 18 weeks straight of 100 yards or more.
Yeah, real sad.
I hate to see that.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Overall, kind of glad Jamie lost. I mean, puts him in position for SAT.
I would love to see the SAT. Who's Jamie play this
week? Jamie plays Cal, so actually that's not.
Oh my god! Right when we think Jamie's getting in prime position.
If Jamie loses this week and I win, I officially take Jamie's spot in the playoffs, and Cal's gonna ruin that hope for me.
Yeah. So I mean, Cal, you're projected for 87 this week. Now that I'm looking at it, that's not bad at all.
Oh, no, you like to see that.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a chance you could triple with Tyson's
team. They're never bad.
This week.
It just happens that I get players that give 4 points and negative 3 points.
I must say, it does seem weird. For Deion Lewis, your high scorer last week, to now be on your bench.
That does kind of weird.
It seems a little odd, especially when
don't know if I would make that decision.
I'm not telling you what to do, but I wouldn't do that, especially when your running back 1 and your running back 2 are questionable, and the running back in your flex. And the running back in your flex has 7 points over the past 3 weeks. I'm not telling you what to do with your team, but that's just my input. Okay, so yeah, we finished with the wrap-up from last week. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into the preview for this week?
I'm looking forward to this week. Big playoff week.
It's a big playoff week. Next week, we're really, really going to start getting into it. 3 weeks left. We're going to have beloved guest Zach Clark on to discuss some playoff scenarios with us, to let you guys know where you guys stand. I will be working long hours throughout the week in my league office to figure out what some of the clinching scenario and elimination scenarios are. I'm
looking forward to that.
That's absolutely one of my favorite things about this ESPN fantasy football format is if I click on year 2015 and I'm just looking at the 2015 season here, there'll be a little thing that says you're viewing league history. Click to return to the 2018 league office. Wow, my commissioner's office makes me feel very important.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to next week now that I hear that. That's a must listen podcast next week.
Yeah. This week must listen. Cal must listen this week. All
right. All right. I'll try my best to.
Yeah. We do have some good games this week though, definitely. Cal, anything else you want to talk about real quick before we get into predictions?
Let's go for it.
You don't have any beef with anybody?
Nope.
Yeah, please talk shit. Cal, I'm not gonna lie, I've talked a lot of shit waiting on you to talk back, and you haven't. So end me.
Well, see, Josh, it's been a while since we've talked, so I don't think I could.
Okay, yeah,
talk the shit that you want to hear.
Weren't you two and Nick a dynamic trio? And,
oh yeah.
In Miss McNally's class. In apes.
Oh, don't forget stats.
Oh, and stats.
Wait, Josh and Nick both took an AP class. That's interesting.
Yeah, I officially went 0-1 in that AP class because I the only person in that class to get a 1 on the exam. Miss Weekland said it was the only time she's ever had somebody get a 1 on the exam. But I did not want her bonus to be good, so I purposely did bad and purposely took a nap instead of doing the last half of the exam.
Not to brag here. Humble brag. If you multiply your score by 5, that's what I got. Not going to give you all the answer, but I'll let you guys do the math there. That's what I got.
I think that's an exact definition of humble brag.
Right there. You know what Parker said to me today? Me and Parker are sitting eating lunch. He goes, you know what? I was like, what? He goes, Chase really loves to humble brag. He was like, he really does that like all the time. I was like, Parker, you have no idea. So Parker, I've been dealing with Chase's humble brag for years.
See, I don't think people understand that's just like a part of my brand. Like, obviously, I have no need to like talk about my AP stats score right there, but I just do it because it's funny, and I know people expect it from me.
Parker was like, at first I thought he was joking. I was like, Parker, he's not joking. I was like, that's just. It started out as a joke, and then it's just molded into what Chase is now.
Like if I say humble brag, like I'm definitely not being serious. Like I literally couldn't care. I actually don't care less about the stats thing. It's just like, it's part of my brand at this point now.
You just feel better getting it out there.
Yeah, just, like, humble brag. Humble brag called Curtis Samuel being good. Like here, when I humble brag, it's like what people do when they just like say something. It's just I go all the way to like say it's a humble brag, so it just sounds like I'm like actually bragging instead of just talking. But I'm glad I was on your mind, Parker.
Yeah, he'll be glad I said that.
Yeah. Humble brag. Parker's been thinking about me a lot.
I mean, you're not wrong. He has been. You've been on his mind.
On his mind. All right. First game this week, me versus Parker. So, speak of the devil.
I mean, that's a big time game because loser of this game is probably not making the playoffs.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, like 7-6, I'd say almost most likely definitely makes the playoffs, and the loser of this game would have 6 losses. But like winning 3 straight is not impossible, but it's definitely difficult. It's not easy.
And I mean, I would say in this league it is. Well, actually, no, it's not because I've won 5 of my last 6. But
humble, not to brag.
Not to brag, but I don't think either of you will win 3 straight after this. So I would put this as a must-win game for each of you.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I do kind of like my chances this week. I'm still going to tinker with the lineup some. Not sold on Isaiah Crowell. Like, I want to start Kerryon Johnson, but Theoretic he had been doing great, as we all know, but Theoretic came back and his production went down a little bit. They did play the Vikings, so that can play into it, and he's dealing with a little bit of injury this week. So I do have a lot of questions surrounding Kerryon Johnson. Thank you, though, Parker. Would like to point this out. I traded Sony Michel to you about 2 weeks ago, and now you're already trying to trade him. I find it funny because Tevin Coleman got me 26 points last week.
Yeah, I had a good little laugh at Parker's message of saying him and Aaron Jones are on the trade block.
A lot of people had a good laugh at that. I think
a lot of people had a good laugh about that.
A lot of people laughed at it. I mean,
a lot of
missed
people
out on the joke. Like Parker didn't seem to understand what was funny, so sucks to not be a part of the inside joke. But I thought it was really funny.
I got a good laugh as well.
Yeah.
Cal, did you get a good laugh, or did you miss that one too?
It was right over my head.
Yeah,
oh my god!
I'm pretty sure that was probably one of the 400 messages that I don't read.
I mean, 400. That's really not. I mean, reading's not bad for you, Cal. When's the last time you read a whole book, Cal?
But it's probably been before high school.
You didn't read any of the books in English? I mean, I didn't either, but...
I was in fucking... What was the bitch's name that taught English?
Whoa.
Unsuck?
Okay, well, she's nice, so it couldn't have been her.
No. She busted my entire class for cheating.
Oh, yes.
On the To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, that sounds like her fault.
It was. Like, who the fuck does that? She threatened to suspend the entire class.
It sounds like she made the whole class cheat on the assignment.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have made it as difficult as she did.
I mean, that's true. It does sound like it was terrible from the descriptions. I mean, wasn't even, like, poor old Jamie, like, involved with the scandal?
Jamie was, too. I remember we were in the Mac lab. Me, A-Rod, and Jamie. And and this is when, like, my dad came down the hall because, like, you guys know Dad obviously works there, so she went up to him and told him first, and he came down the hall, gave me the nastiest look, told me get outside right now. I was like,
in front of the whole class.
No, it was just me, A-Rod, and Jamie after school. We were working on an assignment for some class.
Thanks, so you were first to get busted. That's funny. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
It was a rough couple days for me. Not gonna lie to you boys.
Was he really like super pissed?
He wasn't happy, but he wasn't like.
So like, what happened here? What's just like? I guess just like go a little more in detail here. So like, what all happened?
So we had a packet.
Right.
Like a packet. Like a teacher assigns a packet. So read the book, answer the questions.
Yes, I'm familiar with said packets.
Well, none of us did it in the entire class. Like, I honestly think there may have been one person that completed it on their own.
Were there no, like, goody-goody two-shoe, like, you know, the type of people I'm talking about? In the
No,
class?
I'm going to be...
Wow, that's not who I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I'm not also 100% sure about that. It's been 6 years ago, so...
So, like, yeah, this was a quick question here. Like, was, like, the anger from, like, parents or, like, your dad, were they less mad when they realized that it was literally the entire class?
Yeah, I told him, I was like, we all worked on it together. Like, we literally, because Dylan Rose, Dylan Rose, Amani, me, and then there were probably 6 others in my first period gym class freshman year. Mm-hmm. And we all just got in the bleachers and did the assignment together. And I'm assuming there were other groups because other people that weren't in our little group got busted for cheating. But it was a whole shit show,
so you guys just kind of, like, split up the work some.
Yeah, we didn't, like, cheat. I guess that is kind of cheating because it was a test grade, but...
It does sound like it's cheating. I'm not going to lie here. But...
Yeah, that does... I don't want to go and defend her, but...
I'm not pro-teacher or anything here, but...
No, definitely not pro-teacher. You're speaking to the right guy. Very anti-teacher, but...
Sounds like you goofed a little bit. And how do we get on this topic in the first place again?
I don't know. We were talking about your team, and then we just took a spin.
The tangent was... I don't even know. Like, honestly, like, I don't know.
I'm trying to figure this out, yeah. Like, I was talking about my trade with Parker.
Oh, you said... I was talking about my text messages.
Okay, there we go.
And then you said something about...
When's the last time you read?
The last time you read.
Oh, wow. Now we get back to it.
Yeah, that was it.
Anyway, so yeah.
Great content for all the listeners to listen to right there.
Yeah, I was like beat around the bush, talking about nothing. So yeah, next time you see 400 messages, hey, just kick back, relax, get some nice reading in. I mean, it's a lot of intellectual conversation going on, of course.
Yeah, that's
and odds are I'm probably talking shit about you, so.
Yeah, odds are something about you in there. Odds are you'll get a good laugh from something Aaron said. Whether he wants to cut your insides open and put rats in them. Or you might have missed that one. I don't know.
No, I remember that one.
Okay.
That was one that I saw.
I'm glad you remembered that one.
Hey, sometimes it's a little bit of graphic material in there. A little bit of video action.
NSFW.
Yeah, that's but yeah, so next time you see that, just
yeah, I'll be sure to give it.
Who do you guys think's gonna win this week between me and Parker?
I don't know. I think it'd be close.
I'm riding out. I'm betting on myself. I said I'm running the table. I'm gonna keep betting on myself.
Yeah, I mean, I like your team over Parker's team. I think Eric Ebron's better than Jared Cook. I mean, your wide receivers are obviously better. Yeah. Your running backs are obviously better. I mean, it's close. It's closer with running backs, but when you look at the matchup, I mean, I would say obviously Kamara's better than McCaffrey fantasy-wise, and Coleman's better than Mixon.
Yeah, they're close.
Phillip Rivers against a pretty bad Oakland defense.
That's a given.
So, I mean, yeah.
And like,
it's pretty close.
A little bit of credit here to Dallas. Their defense is okay.
Yeah, their defense isn't awful. But, yeah, I think I'm going to pick you this week, Chase.
Okay, Cal, what are you thinking?
Chase, I'm going to go with you as well.
Okay.
And that's really because I'm not a big fan of Parker.
And why?
Wow. I don't know Parker.
Uh-huh.
I've spoke to him maybe 10 total times my entire life.
Well, as his roommate, I can say you're not missing much.
As somebody who beat him in FIFA 3-0, not missing much.
Ooh.
Speaking of FIFA, Chase, do you remember the first time you played me in FIFA?
Yeah, and I like waxed.
And you beat me like 8-0,
yeah,
and you tweeted it. That's the first time I'd ever played FIFA in my entire life, and I just get shit on all over Twitter.
I'm gonna go find this.
That's funny, man. Well, we got some strong content here this week, boys.
Yeah. So see that this is an issue, Cal. Like you brought up this one issue in itself. You feel a disconnect between yourself and another member of the league. And my goal as commissioner and Josh's goal as my co-host and kind of co-commissioner.
Kind of co-commissioner. Whoa.
Definite co-commissioner.
Thank you. I like hearing that.
Assistant to the commissioner. Our goal is to connect everybody in the league.
So do us a favor. Just text Parker, hey. Just text him, hey, right now.
Just give him a hey.
Yeah, just give him a hey.
Text him, hey, right now.
Right now, right this second.
All right. How bad is this gonna be when I don't have his number saved?
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
This is absolutely embarrassing.
We're reading Parker's number out of the thing. I'd hate to be him right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Marcus Mariota might text him now. You never know.
Hey, that's true. The 651-6643.
Got it.
Give him a text.
Give him a text. Hey.
Yeah.
I can't even give an exclamation point.
Like, hey, it's Cal. Just checking in, making sure you're good.
I just said hey. I'll see what the conversation takes me.
All right. We like that. We're growing as a league. Listen to that. We're not just a league. We're a family.
Yeah. See, that's what I like to see here. I don't like this hearing about a whole disconnect because when I look at everyone in the league, I feel like I don't have a disconnect in it from anyone.
No.
I feel like I'm gradually getting closer to Parker and Tyson, and we all start hanging out as a league. I mean, it'll only get better.
My only disconnect is Amelia because I've never spoken to her once in person. But I would say everyone else I'm pretty close with.
Yeah. I mean, you tried to take her out on a date a couple times, so like.
I did try to take Amelia out a couple times. I also tried to FaceTime her one time. She did not answer.
So I mean, we'll see how that plays out. Maybe things will get better for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I consider Aaron a best friend.
Yeah, I mean, I consider everyone. I mean, like most of these people in the league, I do consider like my best friends, and Amelia is obviously my girlfriend. So yeah, Cal, other than Parker, who else do you feel disconnect with?
Kyle?
Okay.
I would say text him. You can't really text him. That's just a disconnect that's going to have to be a disconnect.
Sounds a little racist, but...
It does sound a little... Like, what do you think your difference is from Kyle?
Yeah, why do you think you're so much different than him?
You put me between a rock and a hard spot right here. I just haven't ever spoke to him. High school? No.
You for real?
I'm being completely honest. I don't even know if I've ever spoke to him.
That's incredible. So we're gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. When
Snapchat
week 16, we're all
right now.
Yes, Snapchat Kyle.
Just say
Snapchat Kyle. Hey.
Say hey.
I know for a fact I don't have Kyle as a friend on Snapchat. So.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's in the fantasy thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting it right now. Kyle Witt the songs.
I almost feel like I have to cut out Cal saying he doesn't have Parker's number. Like that's hurtful.
Yeah, that's mean.
That's actually.
I mean, it's not intentional. I'm being completely honest. It's not like, hey, fuck you. I don't want to save your number in my phone. It's that I genuinely didn't know.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what to say to that. You gotta get closer. We're a family, and this is a challenge to everyone in the league, everyone listening, including Marcus Mariota and Cal's coach. If you don't know somebody, just text them, hey.
All right, that's what I did. Two texts have been sent out tonight.
Look at you. You're making progress.
Look at this. We really are a family.
This is amazing. Moving on to another game because we are very sidetracked. Okay, Tyson and Cam. I really don't even want to talk about this one that much. Just top of your head, who's winning? I'm going Cam.
I mean, I'm probably. I don't know.
I'm hoping Cam as well, just because I need Tyson to.
Let's all take note of Tyson's new change. Leonard Fournette might gonna play.
Oh, he might actually play this week.
He might actually play this week, and I feel bad for Tyson. Obviously, last week he had a poop shoot. I don't think he has that again this week. So I might go Tyson this week. Tyson, I'm picking you, even though we've been crapping on you for 30 straight minutes. I'm picking you to win this week.
Okay, wow. So that's a gutsy pick. So we got 2 for Cam, 1 for Tyson. Next game, you guys want to talk about? Okay, well, I don't know how we missed this one. Cal, just tell us how you think your game with Jamie's going to go.
I think I'm going to get a good early push on
Like the 1 o'clock games, or?
Never mind. I was going to say if I had a Thursday night game, but I don't. Like early in the day on Sunday,
Right.
a couple of my players are going to tear it up,
Uh-huh.
and then I think it's just going to go downhill.
Okay, I mean, that's definitely a very understandable.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time on this game. I think Jamie's going to win.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jamie. As much as I'd love to see. I'll be rooting for you, Cal.
Yeah. We're all. Cal, did you pick yourself or did you pick Jamie?
I picked Jamie.
Odds are, I don't know how much you're going to be more on this podcast, so you might want to pick yourself. Because if you do win, then you just don't look good. You didn't bet on yourself.
All right, well, Jamie, fuck you. I'm winning this game.
Okay.
All right, that's what I like to
I will be 2-8 by the end of this week.
Hey, look.
Yeah,
you
that's
could,
what I like to hear.
hey, you could
That's
finish
what I
5-8. Just think about it like that.
If you don't bet on yourself, no one will.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
quote by
that's a
Josh.
good quote.
Everyone quote that. It's Josh.
All
That's
right.
wise words to live by right there.
Yeah, first smart thing Josh has ever said.
No big deal.
Yo, who's that in the background? That's got to be Parker.
That's my roommate.
Oh,
That was not Parker.
okay. No offense, Parker. So next game, I say we do you and Heath. I think this would be a good one. Definitely.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
are
excited
both
for this
about like average in the league so far. I think it'd be big. I am just glad that one of you guys is gonna lose. Because if I win and one of you guys lose, I will be ahead of you because I will have more total points than both of you. So like I will go from being in 8th to 7th. So I'll be if I can win this week, I will be right on the outside looking in.
Yeah, if I win this week, I'm in.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Well, as for next week.
Yeah, yeah. So like, if I can just win this week, I'm looking forward to being ahead of the loser of this game.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a must-win week for me.
With that being said, I think I'm gonna ride the hot hand. I think I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go myself too. I mean, I've won 5 of my last 6. I don't remember if I've said that yet.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm not feeling good about Heath's defense.
No.
I don't know. I mean, he's just. I mean, he's starting.
He does need to take one back this week, which is gonna hurt me.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the Oakland defense is bad, and they might run. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Heath does have a lot of favorable matchups now that I'm thinking about it. But I'm just gonna go you because you have been hot lately, and I don't like Matt Ryan. So.
Yeah, that's a good call. All right, Cal, what's your pick?
I'm gonna go you as well. Just
Wow.
because you're on the podcast.
Thank you.
So that's
That's what I'm here for, man.
Josh just swept Heath.
But it has been accurate arguments you guys have been saying.
What?
You got to go with what's hot.
Right. Yeah.
That's true. And I'm just hot.
Straight
What
to
can I
life.
say?
Yeah, it's a hard life to live.
Apparently, I'm not hotter than Cal, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have Aaron reevaluate.
Yeah.
I
that'd be
mean,
better.
hey, humble brag. Aaron did put me first.
Here's Chase again. All right, Chase, we're tired of you.
Wait,
All
Aaron,
right, next game.
Aaron ranked us all.
Oh my gosh.
That may be the gayest thing I have ever
Okay, hold on. You don't even know
been
the
a part
first.
of.
This is hilarious because you actually didn't know what was going on one of the funniest nights of the league. So, Aaron did 3 separate rankings. First, he did ranking from like least gay to most gay. And like, do you have like the screenshots of it, Josh?
No, I don't have them, and they're high up. I don't know if I can
It's
find
like
them.
it's like in the last podcast, but like the general
Cal, just
thing,
go listen to our last podcast. Just like that 30. You don't even have to listen to the picks. Just that like 30 minutes where we're talking about like
with, like,
all of
Tyson.
the
We're
shit
with
that
Tyson.
went down. Yeah, we were with Tyson.
But like it was hilarious. Like first he ranked us most gay to least gay, and like the people he had most gay in order was like Heath, Jamie, and Tyson, and like least gay it was like him, me, Amelia,
And Amelia.
yeah, and like Cam. And then he did like cutest to ugliest, and it was like me, then him, then like Zach, and like stuff like that. But the 3 ugliest was Jamie, Heath, and Tyson again. And then he ranked our basketball skills, and it was like him, Jamie, Tyson, me, and like you and Heath. were like.
I had to be at the bottom of that list. I may be the worst basketball player of all time.
We discussed for a long time like who the worst was, and like we knew it absolutely had to be you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he made like
glad
matchups for when we played 2-on-2, and he put me with you, and I was like, I will not have Cal on my team. Once again, waiting for Cal to respond to some of my shit talk, and nothing.
I'll start keeping up with it more, boys. Don't worry about that.
You gotta come hang out with us when we hang out as a league over the winter.
Over Christmas break, I'll be home. We'll do it.
Because I definitely want to start, like, it doesn't even have to be, like, a strictly only, like, winter thing. Like, I want us all to be, like, hang out as a league much more. Because I think it'd be...
I agree with that.
Because we're a family.
I agree with that.
Yeah, so, yeah, he did a lot of separate rankings. It was a jolly old time. I don't remember how exactly we got to this point. Again. Oh, we were talking about being hot. And how you're not hotter than Cal yet.
Yeah. Yeah, he put me right behind you on every single one of those, except for basketball.
Yeah, thankfully. But yeah, so we have Josh. Josh just swept Heath. So now we have 2 games left. I think I'm gonna say Amelia and Kyle will not be game of the week, even though it has technically the most wins. You do look at it, and Amelia will not be at full strength this week.
No, she is going to be without all of her weapons.
Her top 2 running backs on bye,
yep.
And like John Brown is he's a decent flex play on some weeks, so like, that's another guy on bye. So it's not like she has no chance of winning, because Smallwood and Henry both have scored touchdowns this season. Tariq Cohen always has that he had 0 last week, but he also could go for like 20.
Exactly. You never know what you can get from him.
I will say it's a tough matchup for Cam.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not feeling great about the Panthers tomorrow night anyways, and so on the road Thursday night, you feel like road teams normally get killed on Thursday nights. I haven't been alive for us to ever beat the Steelers.
Yeah.
Regular season. So it just isn't the best.
Yeah, so that's, all those matchups kind of hurt her.
And, the Steelers' defense isn't great, but, I don't know. You never really know what's going to happen, but the matchup just isn't good. I think I'm going to pick Kyle this week. I feel like maybe
it's hard. I feel like I always pick against Amelia, and she somehow pulls it out.
She's won 7 of her last 8.
Yeah, but it's just this. I don't like these matchups this week, and with her 2 best running backs being on bye.
And Sammy Watkins might not play.
Exactly. That hurts. So I'm going Kyle with you, Chase.
All right. What about you, Cal?
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Kyle as well.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at it now with the people that Amelia has on bye.
Yeah. You have the choice between being sexist and racist. You went being sexist. Understandable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get that. Amelia's a very good team, and she basically has clinched a playoff spot. But her matchup's not good this week. I'm going to go Kyle. So we have Kyle with a clean sweep over Amelia. This was their game of the week. It's going to be a great one. Rivalry matchup here. Zach and Aaron.
A lot of crap has been talked between these 2 teams.
We got 2 real big guys here. They're big in different ways. We got a vertically big guy and a horizontally big guy. They cannot be any more opposite. They're different in a lot of ways here. But
you're not wrong.
They're gonna be squaring off for. This is really now. You're looking at it here. This is to solidify who might be the best in the league.
Yeah, I would say so.
These 2 guys in Amelia are playing the top 3 teams right now. One of these 2 guys can really solidify their dominance here.
That would be nice. And you look at it, and it's going to be tough. Neither one of them have favorable matchups when you look at it. None of them are playing bad teams.
I don't think it's going to be our game of the week last week. I don't know if we're going to see a 113 to 113.
Yeah, I don't know.
90 to 90 battle.
You might. And Aaron always does score a lot of points. So you never know. I have this thing where I cannot bet against the base gods.
No,
so I'm going to have to attack this
not.
week.
I don't know if I should be gutsy and edgy and bet against the base gods, or just have all the luck on my side that I need, because I'm in a must-have this week. I don't think I need anything going up against me. No superstitions. I'm going the base gods.
Oh, Aaron's not going to be happy to hear that.
He's not. Cal?
I'm going to go with Aaron, to be honest.
Okay, stay on his good side. Don't blame you at all.
I feel like I've already talked enough shit about Aaron in this podcast that I don't know if I will be on his good side.
That's true. You probably won't be.
I'll be alright.
We'll
The worst things will happen to me.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
Sure. You may cut me up and put rats in my intestines.
That was a guarantee for me. And it still hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But I still have a better chance with Brittany than he does, so.
Oh, Cal, thoughts on Aaron potentially having a mixed baby?
He has a child?
Oh my God.
This is absolutely embarrassing. What's more embarrassing, Cal's
crazy.
team or just like this clueless? Cal, do you even remember when like everyone in the league argued about a trade starting with Cam? Do you even
I remember that because I was sitting at Firehouse Subs eating my sub, and I looked down and everybody's going fucking nuts, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I actually read through all those.
Okay, so you're there for
So you
one.
do not know Aaron's having a mixed baby.
Oh no, I think I did know that wasn't he engaged. I don't know if that's a touchy subject.
He was.
I'm not going.
I'm not gonna. That's all we're gonna say about that. I just know that he was.
Aaron,
But
first of all, congrats on the sex. We're looking forward to all being the godfather of the mixed baby.
Ooh,
Cal,
that should be
take it
like
from there.
that should absolutely be like the winner.
Yeah, the
challenge
winner
of the
gets
year.
to be the godfather.
Yeah, like if I ever have children, I'm just gonna say like if I am having a child around the same time football season's like ending, I'm just gonna be. Which, by the way, better not be anywhere close to that because if my wife goes,
Panthers in the Super Bowl. Amelia's
goes
giving
into
birth.
labor.
Which one you watching?
Absolutely the Panthers. There's no.
Oh, Amelia, don't listen to that.
Please don't listen to that part. I mean, like, let's be honest here. How like inconsiderate would it be to like for like the baby to want to come out at like 1 p.m. on a Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, you're really gonna have to be. You're really gonna have to plan
Oh,
a
absolutely.
while ahead.
Like, I'm gonna have to plan to like maybe like make the baby like right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't mean like right now, like this year. But I mean like have a baby
and this time of year.
at like around like September to November range to ensure it's like during the summer and it couldn't ever interfere with like really anything important happening. And so like all it could interfere with is like me missing like a Sunday afternoon Braves game.
I'm glad that's what you're planning for. Next September to November, we won't touch you. We'll let you work.
How did we get to this subject? I don't remember.
This podcast just took a turn.
I think it's funny though.
It's definitely our best podcast yet.
It's definitely our best yet. Cal doesn't get that joke either. It's a real shame.
Nope.
But yeah, so Aaron, congrats on the baby.
That's all I got to say. What a weird podcast.
What a weird. I was gonna say something else after that, and I completely forgot what it was. Oh, we were just talking about like Cal taking the SAT, and I would never do this as a loser challenge because this is like cruel punishment. Way worse than the SAT. I read a punishment once. There's a league. It's a 13-man league. But here's the kicker. 13 people are in the league, but there's only 12 teams. Last place each year has to sit the next year out.
Oh.
I would be pissed.
That would be miserable.
That would suck.
But like you still have to like go to the draft. You still have to like.
That would suck.
I would be so miserable. I would absolutely rather take the SAT than sit out a whole year.
100%, dude. 100%.
Because like sitting out a whole year of this league would be like taking the SAT every single day. For a year.
Exactly.
Like that would be miserable. Like that's rough. Like that's probably worse than like the tattoo leagues.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
don't
Sitting
worry,
out
guys.
a whole year?
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I will never do that to any of you.
No. Because on the off chance we lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like SAT, it's like bad and it's funny, but it's not so bad to where like I can't imagine myself not doing it. But like if I, the commissioner, had to like sit out a year, it would absolutely be torture.
Yes, exactly. You still had to commission everything and put everyone's trades through while you couldn't play.
Yeah, dude. It'd be so miserable. My life would be terrible. Cal, really any last words? Just give some thoughts. I mean, I know clearly you haven't been part of our big family quite as much as we would like this year. Like the second cousin.
You're like the Aaron Rodgers to this family.
Yeah, you just don't talk to us.
I'll take that.
It's basically you're Heath, but you actually don't pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Heath doesn't talk to us because I feel like Heath doesn't like us most of the time, but it's like he still knows what's going on.
He still reads.
Oh, there's one thing I did want to bring up. I thought about it earlier. How about the Trojans?
How about them Trojans, man? Nutty for
We don't talk about that. I'm more pissed that they're doing good now than I was that they were doing bad while I was there.
Bro, I honest to God don't think they've won 11 total games in the 4 years I was in high school and the 2 years before.
No, because here's the thing. I'm thinking, remembering, like our senior year, we won those two super exciting games, like at South Rowan and home against Coxmill.
Yeah.
We won one our junior year, so that's 3. Our sophomore year, they were actually okay, because remember, they started off like 5-0. They finished like 6-6. But that right there is like 9 wins. And freshman year, I don't remember a ton then. I just remember I would just show up at the games as a little freshman, and we would lose by like 50. So, like, we probably won like 2 or 3 games then. So, like, they've already matched that total for my whole high school career.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Over Thanksgiving break, my dad and brother were telling me, like, the schedule. So I guess we come on Thanksgiving break, like that. Whatever, like that Wednesday night or like the Tuesday night. I don't know what day. I don't have class. I think it starts on Wednesday, so I become like Tuesday night. They play like that Friday on like Black Friday. If they win like one game in states, which they're gonna be like the 1 seed, so I might get to watch the playoff Trojans in person. Some playoff football.
Wow,
that's pretty wild, actually.
Yeah,
wouldn't be a bad push.
So anybody else that'll be there, feel free to join me. Cal, you get to watch some playoff football.
Would be nice.
Yeah. No, but yeah, those Trojans doing well this year. A little jealous of my brother, and also my brother also got to win a state playoff game in baseball.
That's also very true.
I never got to do. So he's living a good life. That Cole, he's a lucky guy. He's a real lucky guy. But yeah, so Cal, this is a great podcast. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you came on. I'm hoping you start trying to be a part of our family.
I'm gonna start to invest more time in this league.
We do like you. Like, we don't think you're like Noah Bailey or anything. Like, like we do think you care. Like,
did Parker Kyle text back?
Actually, no.
I think Parker's asleep. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oof.
He's an early bird.
Yeah. But. Okay, yeah, so, like, yeah, we definitely don't think you're, like, anybody where it's, like, with, like, Noah, it's, like, hey, Noah, you came in last, you got to take the SAT, be like, oh, I need to do that for colleges anyways. Like, that's, like, his type of attitude, but, like...
Oh, wait, I lied. Kyle said, what up, dog?
Wow.
Look at this. You're already his dog.
Oh, good podcast.
Yeah, definitely good. Best one yet. We will look forward to seeing you guys next week, talking a lot more playoffs. Reminder, trade deadline 2 weeks from today.
That's true. You got to get those trades in now.
Yeah, I do think it's a little late. It's only 1 week left in the regular season, like when the trade deadline occurs. So next year, might look into moving it up a little bit, maybe more around this time. But
yeah,
so
sounds good to me.
Great podcast, guys. Look forward to you guys hearing your feedback on it, and we'll see you next week.
Heath, buy Tyson's bean boots.
Heath, Heath. Tyson wanted to talk to you about his bean boots, something like that. You might have to get with him about that.
Yeah, just text him.
Yeah.
All right. See you next week, boys.
See you later.